Hi everyone, I'm Noelle and today I am 15 weeks pregnant. Baby is the size of a navel orange this week and my due date is still September 15th. My next doctor's appointment is next week, next Monday at the day before I turn 16 weeks. So that is super exciting. I am going to be talking to them about my morning sickness and just trying to figure out all of that. On that note, I did today get, I'd called the doctor and they are not able to tell me whether my current medication for my Crohn's disease is okay to take anti-nausea medications with. So I spoke to a pharmacist instead and they said there's no interactions, so I went ahead and got the B6 and Unisom combo. I had tried taking the B6 by itself and that ended up making me extremely nauseous and losing my lunch. So I went ahead and got that and I just took my first dose tonight and so far I feel pretty good. To be fair, I wasn't really feeling all that sick at the time that I took it, so we'll see how it works on my nausea starting tomorrow, but I am really excited to try that. I'm really hoping that it makes a difference because this week has been a killer, like all of the past ones. I have been very sick many days, just from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, and so this is probably going to be a short update because I really don't have a whole lot that went on this week. Because I was just so sick. Symptoms, so of course the morning sickness, like I said, throwing up all day long, like just awful. I'm still car sick, still feeling some round ligament pains, which is very exciting. Still itchy, still have acne, all of those things are the same. Additionally, this week I have been super thirsty and also a little bit more hungry than usual, which I'll talk about in the craving section. The thirsty, I think, has just been that I've been so dehydrated, and so I actually started sucking on ice cubes first thing this morning because drinking water would make me nauseous. So that seemed to help a little bit, so I'm going to see if that continues through the next couple of days to see if just getting a little bit of liquid in my system but not too much early on in the morning helps me. So my emotions, I have been very hormonal, very all out, just crying because I'm sick or angry because I'm sick, or just it's been a week. My weight gain and loss, I lost half a pound this week, so I'm now down 3.5 pounds again, hoping that very soon that changes. Cravings and aversions, I have been craving things that are cold, ice cold, like ice cubes, popsicles, ice cream, anything that is just super cold. I have to drink my water cold from the fridge with several ice cubes in it. It's just the best thing in the world. It tastes so good. I cannot stand warm or cool stuff. I need cold. I've also really been enjoying grapes, both grapes from the fridge and frozen grapes. So that has been a really yummy treat this week. Another thing, I really haven't been craving it necessarily, but I found it is amazing. At the other store I got, this is a Cascadian Farms Organic Graham Crunch cereal. And if you look at the picture, they're little graham squares with little bits of sugar on them. And they're a healthy taste between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I think supposed to be Golden Grams. I ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a child, but not Golden Grams. I've only had those a couple times in my life, so I'm not actually sure which one it tastes more like. But I really like these. Some healthy cereals are just like eating paper. It's just gross. And I had tried the Cascadian Farms, yeah, the ones that are like the Chex cereal, and it was not what I expected. It was just very dry, and I mean, it's healthy, what can you say? But these are actually really good, and I picked it up on a whim, and I love them. And I will eat these all day. I will eat these early in the morning. They have so far settled pretty well with my stomach early in the morning, which is surprising. I've actually gotten to the point where crackers and Cheerios almost always make me throw up, especially Cheerios. I really have not had success in getting Cheerios to stay down anymore, which used to work. So I've been eating this instead, and so far so good. But they're a little bit sweet, you know, just a little bit, so it doesn't taste quite so dry and ugh. But it's not like eating, you know, Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops or anything like super sugary. So I am absolutely loving these. Aversions, no real specific new ones other than the same, the meat, seafood, spicy foods. Food just has not sounded good at all this week. It has just been a rough week. Essential oils I've used this week, the same, the Peace and Calming, the Gentle Baby. And also this week I've been using lavender. I've been using lavender on my feet the last couple of nights instead of Peace and Calming. I'd like to switch them out every once in a while just so that I don't become, you know, too accustomed to one and it stops working for me. I also have been using lavender for a couple of like skin blemishes, and it works really great for that. So that was this week. Preparations for baby, we really didn't do almost anything this week, sadly. I did, however, I mentioned last week I had cleared out the top 2 drawers of a dresser in our bedroom for the baby, and I decided that the top one I'm going to put diapers in, and the next one I was going to put clothes in. So I actually went upstairs and dug through all my clothes, and I put all of my sleeper gowns, my newborn onesies and sleepers, and also some of my smaller 0 to 3 onesies and sleepers in that drawer already. Now, of course, everything I have at this point is gender neutral, so if we do have a girl, it's going to change out, but for now, I'm just feeling good that there's something there. I also have a little tiny dresser that's currently still upstairs, but is going to be moved down here. And in that, I'm putting things like crib sheets, my breast pads, and then like sleep sacks and swaddlers and stuff like that. So still just kind of working out what's going to go where when the baby gets here, but that's fun. I also, today I was feeling a little bit better, so I took my husband to Target and we started our baby registry. Something to keep in mind about Target is that they do switch out their stock very frequently. Do not register for clothes unless you are having your shower in like the next 3 weeks. But there are some things that I knew that I wanted from there, bouncer, and you know, just some of the gear type items that I knew had been there for a while and probably would be there for a while. And if not, it's not a big deal. I have the app on my iPad, so I can just go and scan whenever I'm there, which is really awesome. And I can also add stuff from online. So it's just something for me to work on. And, you know, it was really nice to get my husband involved and have him take part in that. And he was really excited to do that. So that was a really fun step we got to take. Baby buys this week, I only have one. This is the Plan Toys stacking ring. I got it from Amazon, and they all come off. There's a little ball at the top, and of course, this is wooden and non-toxic paint. They all just come off. And it's just a fun little stacking toys for 18 months and up. So I was really excited to get that because I don't have any of the ring toys like this. So it is much, much smaller than the plastic variety. And I was a little bit surprised about that, but it works. It's small, it takes up less space. So other than that, that is week 15. And I will show you my belly, which again, I don't think has changed much, but you shall see. Again, I've already had dinner, so it's probably mostly bloat, but there is the belly. And that was week 15. So the weeks seem to be going by fairly quickly, but not super quickly. So, you know, I am looking forward to hopefully feeling a little bit better soon here and being able to get some more stuff done. So my to-do list is just getting longer and longer. But in the meantime, that's all for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Popular blends that are in like the premium starter kit actually have 2 labels in here. Thieves even has 3, so that is awesome because I use these things like crazy. I also want to start giving a couple of these away, so I'm going to start collecting those kind of every month. I needed to